just like that, folks. Welcome to Los Gigantes on a cloudy but warm day. Very misty, spectacular cliff there at Gigantes. Now the bus journey today was a bit unusual because there was either a crash or roadworks. So I had to come up via the mountains, which was ideal for me because they'd be climbing up all these steps. I was going to have to climb up all these steps here because the bus stops just, I think that's my bus just getting in there. So zoom in. Yeah, that's just the bus getting in there. That's my bus. But I had to come down this way. I had to come up here, and it's just dropped us just there, basically. But I want to try and get up there. There's the coffee shop that I'm trying to get to up there. I don't even know if it's open, folks. You know that. But I just don't know how you get up there. You have to walk around the road there. But there's no pavement or anything. So let's see what adventure awaits. But anyway, this is Gigantes. Well, there's certainly people up there, folks, but see, I don't know how they get up. But I'm going to have to try and dice of death here and walk on the main road. I think there's a little bit of a path, but let's see how we go on. So I've come all this way for coffee, and I bet you it's shut. It's only 40 minutes on the bus, so it's actually all right. But yeah, the weather's not the best today. It might blow over later on. Oh, so far so good. There is a path. Well, more of a path than I thought it would be. And so I need to go up here. Whether there's a path up there or not, I don't know. Look at this little Canarian house just stuck on the main road here. It's probably been here for donkey's years. And they built the road around it. What a shame. Yeah, very Canarian. Right, let's go this way. See where it goes. Oh, is it somebody's house? Is it somebody's house? Oh no, go past it. I thought I was going into somebody's house there. Right, there's barriers here. So whether this is a path or not, I don't know. Looks like it's all falling apart, but I'm going to go for it. Thanks, folks, it's really warm, very warm. No breeze today. Right, this is where the path ends. So I'm going to have to kind of just walk on the very edge here, on the main road. It's not ideal, but strange there's no path up here. A lot of people, but I don't think the coffee shop's open, which is a nightmare. I can't believe I've got all this way and it's shut. Anyway, look at the views. Absolutely beautiful. Apart from the big cranes. Nice little lookout tower here. I think the view's actually better from down there, to be honest with you. So there, folks, that was the coffee shop. And it's shut. Oh, that's a bit of an anticlimax, folks. At least I can say I've been there now, even though I didn't get my coffee. We'll go back down into the town, get coffee and something to eat, because I've not had breakfast this morning yet. Then we'll maybe try and go on one of these kind of hour-long little boat trips to see the dolphins and things. Maybe try that instead. A little boat excursion. Seems the blue skies is coming out now. Get on the water. But yeah, the one good thing out there is to see the bus did drop me up here, so that was fine. Didn't have as far to walk from a disappointment of the day. So down we go, back into Gigantes. Look at that, folks, like something out of a movie. Majestic. Slightly bigger than Ochimity Cliffs and Arbroath Cliffs. There you go, folks, there's a review of the cliffs at Los Gigantes. Look at these beautiful apartments up there, right next to a building site. They'll be identical to these ones when they're finished, but they are beautiful. Imagine the views you'll get up there. Crazy. So that was the Royal Sun. Gigantes have sneaked into there. They're quite far out, way up the hill. Obviously, fantastic views. Had to be sneaky at one of the rooms when the cleaner was in, and the balconies are massive with views over that whole of that area. Pool was quite small, but lovely. Did chill out in there. Yeah, I think you can get them with 2E. I've looked at them before because the balconies looked amazing, but it was just the trek to get up here, so far out and very, very hilly. Now I think I've come right to the end of the road here, and I think it's a dead end. Yeah, it was a one-way street, folks. So the Royal Sun is really the last kind of building you come to, the last hotel. So there's a viewpoint just there, which I went to a few years ago. But I think it's on the next street down and along you have to get to it. So I'll go and see how steep that one is. I can't remember what it was like. So may as well go and have another look since we're here. But yeah, the Royal Sun, if you just want to come and sit in your balcony for a week and just chill with the views, you'll love it. Don't fancy his job much, folks. It's crazy. Yeah, that was the building Crystal Part 2. Those luxury apartments that there was. And I'm making a second block, as I said up there, but some engineering work that, like. Wouldn't fancy his job. Crazy. Right, committed, folks, we're nearly there. That was a bit of a hike, a bit steeper than I remember, but anyway, we're here. Whew, desperate for a drink, we'll get one on the way down. And the spectacular views up here, it's amazing. beautiful, folks. Look at that spectacular view off the cliffs from the viewpoint up here. There's quite a few people up here looking. Sun's gone away now, but pretty majestic, isn't it? Beautiful views. Looks better when the sun's out because the sea looks kind of a bit bluer, but it's gone away now. Look at these people walk on the path. Wow. There's people there taking Instagram shots, and I take my pictures and my videos and just go, and they were there doing about 90 different takes, different angles, different poses. Unbelievable. I'll probably come with one picture out of that kind of 90, 100. Different kind of pouts and everyone to their own. You've got it, flaunt it. Right, we gave the boat trip a miss because it was taking 2 hours. I had to wait 2 hours to go on one, and it was going to take 2 hours, so it was too long. So we'll just come back to get the bus here at 2:15, allegedly. Probably delayed. Should get us back for about 3:30 or something. So I'll be on the roof for 4 o'clock for a couple of hours. That's fine. Maybe grab something to eat in between. Still not has any food. Hungry now. Got some peanuts in the pub there. I had to go and get a pint because I was so thirsty and I was sweating. It was so hot. So yeah, but they don't serve food on a Monday, which is strange. But anyway, waiting for the bus number 477. Right, we're on the bus to go back, folks. Right, so we are back in the room. I can't remember what the last thing I filmed was. I think it was the jacuzzi on the roof, maybe. So yeah, came back from Gigantes, went onto the roof, had jumped in the jacuzzi. It was bliss. Sat in there for half an hour. Then had a wee sleep, put my headphones on. I was listening to Olivia Dean's. It was just downloaded automatically. I actually quite liked it. It was quite chilled out and quite... yeah, quite a holiday vibe-ish. I think it was Olivia Dean's. Yeah, her album. So that was quite good. And then just met up there with some of my friends to go for a couple of drinks and some food, just at the Scotch corner. And it's now 10:15 and I'm back in the room. I just can't hack these late nights. Actually, 2 of them are working anyway. The other 2 just went home. So I'm quite happy just to be back in the room for 10ish, folks, honestly. I'm just so old and decrepit and I just can't hack it anymore. I'm just going to have a cup of coffee and sit on the balcony. But everyone to their own. That's just what I do on holiday. Actually, my day was a lot more, not challenging, but a lot more active than I thought. That's the word, maybe. Yeah, a lot of hills to climb today. I think I did my 10,000 steps. Better go and check. But yeah, it was a lot more active than I thought. So tomorrow we're back to just a chill out. Might have a little beach day or something. I was going to go to Santa Cruz, but I just can't be bothered, I don't think. No more buses. Have a chill out day, just have a wee dondrel on the beach. Might head up to the Golden Mile, but we'll see. But that's all for today, folks. We'll catch you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Buenas noches, no, buenos dias. Keep forgetting, buenos dias. Welcome to Monday. And, was it Tuesday? Tuesday, that's Tuesday today, actually, Tuesday. Yeah, just a wee stroll on the beach. I'm actually really tired this morning. Had a bit of breakfast, which I didn't really need. Just ate it for the sake of eating it. But yeah, just a little beach stroll this morning. There's nice little waves there. Just going to walk along. There's massive crabs here. I'll try and show you them on the camera in a minute. Just going to walk along to the Puerto Santiago area, Playa Santiago, and then we'll cut into the Golden Mile and get a bus back, I think, and then just chill for the afternoon. It's such a lovely day at the moment. It started off again really cloudy, as it always does, but again the sun's come out. I think it's going to be out to about 4 o'clock, and then the sun will disappear. So we'll try and get back again for about 12:30, 1, chill for a few hours, and then come back out this evening, I think, for an evening stroll. Not really done that yet. I feel a bit guilty because I've done bugger all. Yeah, let's try and get some of these crabs on film for you. A lot of them are the big red ones. We've got a lot of the smaller ones as well, but they're quite big. They just kind of creep up on you. Especially when you come to the rocks here. That's what you've got to watch, folks, the black ones, because they're disguised. Can you see that one there? That's the ones that just creep up on you and you don't notice them. They start crawling over your feet and up your legs. Those kids over there trying to catch them, look. Crabbing. Used to do that back in the olden days. But anyway, this is the scene this morning. There's my hotel over there in the background. Underneath the mountains. This promenade is always busy in the mornings, folks. People think just let me come out for a stroll, get an exercise in, have a bit of breakfast, a few drinks, and then head back to the pools. It's always a good atmosphere though. So the surfers are taking bad this week because there's not much swell. That's good for the beginners, as you can see. This is one of your more popular bits for coffee up here, Metropolis and Starbucks. Coffee zone. People just sit out here, watch the world go by.
Les deux ils sont très beaux. Même Yaya il est
On dirait une fille. On dirait une fille. Yaya avec ses cheveux.
Il y a des yeux.
Ah ouais, ah c'est terrible aussi. C'est un petit nain. Il se bagarre moins maintenant les deux.
C'est vrai, ils ont combien de temps?
I love the little morning strolls. Just head out and just go where you want. It's probably a normal hour's walk. It takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours just because I take my time to stop off, sit on the beach, have a coffee. Went for a Starbucks there. I was going to get a leche grande, but excuse me, opted for the Starbucks option, but never mind, don't judge me. But yeah, I love just having a little stroll out, just watching the world go by, watching the seas, watching the surf, people watching. All day to do, nothing to do it. You know, it's great. And then I'll head back to the hotel in a wee while. No buses today. Well, having said no buses, I'm going to get a bus in a minute back to the hotel, but no major kind of bus runs today. Just enjoying the resort and the ambience. Right, we'll head back in. So I said that's the Park Santiago 4, stay in the winter. It's getting a bit expensive there though, so I don't know if we'll be back this winter. We'll wait and see. Maybe next March. So I'm going to cut back inland and I'll go along the Golden Mile. Right, up we go. We've walked down here for a while. 3 months? No, 6 months. It was December when I stayed here. I love staying here in December. It's just such a nice atmosphere in the Park Santiago and the Golden Mile. It's my favourite place to stay. I think I prefer staying down here than I do up in the Bouganville area. Nothing against the Bouganville, but it's just this is just a nicer area to stay down here. There's just a bit more going on, kind of at night and that. But I'm going to nip into Pull and Bear. See if there's any bargains up here. Right, which one was my apartment again? I think it was that one there, I think, or the one above it. Can't remember. Right, so we're looking Pull and Bear. I just went to the Park Santiago supermarket there. It's got a few bits. Only got a couple of days left, but I've still got a few kind of nibbly things. Got some more lays. Got some ham and cheese and some croissants and a fruit bowl for later on. Right, maybe see you in December apartments and maybe in March. We'll see how it goes. Whew, it is Scotcho now, like. Let's get back to the pool and get the bus and head back to the pool. Park Santiago numero 3, number 3. So yeah, this is the Golden Mile. There's my favourite supermarket over there, Gran Via. Right, let's cut up this way actually, not long. Right, that was chill box number 2, which is busy. I will get there eventually, the one beside me. Now I'll show you the umbrella bar, which is down here. That's the famous umbrella bar that you'll see on all the Instagram posts, right next to chill box number 2. Just inside that building there. Right, well, the best hotel behind me there. There's the Bitacora. And then we've got the Volcano just there. Now these have all got the up terraces, which is similar to the Star Prestige. So maybe worth trying that next time and see what it's like. A lot of the hotels have got these kind of extras that you can pay now. Right, I've just missed the bus at the Central, so hopefully that'll be too long to the next one. I feel when you're walking around, you look like a dishevelled mess, sweaty. Just a mess. A lot of people look kind of all neat and tidy, everything, but you can tell the Brits a mile away because we're all sweaty messes with football shirts, red, burning faces and red shoulders. Yeah. Anyway, bus stop's over there. The Central. Welcome back. You'll recognise this bus stop viewers from my winter videos. My usual bus stop. Yeah, let's hope it's not too long to wait. Right, let's cross here. There's a bus there, that's going to Christianas. We're on the other side of the road. Got to be careful at these level crossings because things don't normally stop for you. Not level crossings, zebra crossings. That was the bus, the 447 there. Took us back at the hotel. Right, so I think we'll try the Star Prestige down beside the main pool today, just for a change. And, might even actually go in the big pool today. We'll wait and see. See, a lot of the kind of families are going home now, so the pool's a lot quieter. But see how it goes. See how it goes. Might even treat myself to a Star Prestige beer. Why not? And we're back in the room. Back in the room now. One little complaint about this hotel, and I have seen it mentioned on some of the forums, and I didn't think it was an issue until the last few days, is the lifts. Now the lifts, one of the lifts is out of action, which means only 3 lifts, and because there's like 1,000 people in the hotel, the lifts are a total nightmare. Sometimes having to wait 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes for a lift, and then it stops at every floor, and then because there's so many people crammed into the lift, there's no air conditioning, and it's like an absolute sauna. So when you come out of the lift, everyone's pure like sweating. So it's not nice. It's not nice. That's my one little complaint about the hotel. Anyway, it's a minor thing. I will get the stairs if it wasn't 10 floors up. But actually, what it is, like yesterday, for example, last night, I was on floor -3, and I wanted to go up to the roof. So that's actually 14, because it's number 11 is on the roof. 14 flights had to go up, and it stopped at every single floor. Everyone was moaning. Anyway, let's go and check out the pool situation, and then we'll just head down to the lounge, Star Prestige. Oh, there's a nice breeze getting up. Lovely. So you can see the pool's a lot quieter today. Very nice. Right, let's go down. See, let me show you there's my fruit bowl, look. Right, I've got my TikTok famous chill box. I've got raspberry and melon rum frozen cocktail thing. Good idea, folks. I'm not always busy, but you know what? It's just a slush puppy with a Bacardi or a vodka in it and a fancy cup. That's all it is. And they're making thousands of it. It's $8.95, so it's not bad, but the people rolling it in, there's always a queue. A slush puppy machine with some fancy glasses, basically. And we're back in the room. It's like 6:15. Been out since 10 this morning, maybe 9:30, 10. So it's been a long old day, but a fantastic day. We did a walk just down to the Golden Mile area. Just went for a wee wander, stopped for a Starbucks, watched all the kind of surfers, just chilled out, got the bus back. Then I went down to the Star Prestige level number 2, which was awesome. I loved it down there. I'm going to go back down there again tomorrow. It was a lot windier down there. Maybe it's just today, I don't know, but a lot windier, which was nice. And a nice little kind of splash pool, but you can just sit and chill. They kept bringing you drinks, but I had to keep turning them down. I thought, no more drinks. Did get a frozen kind of cocktail thing, which was quite nice. And then went to get my chill box. Now the chill box, I've kept the cup. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. I don't know what the fuss is about. As I said, it's only a slush puppy with a bit of alcohol in it and a couple of marshmallow things. But people were going mad for it, it's taking photographs. But where it is, the one just down from me, it's pretty grotty. It's like a bit dirty and I wouldn't rate it at all. I thought we did kind of like Ibiza style, with kind of chill out music, but no, it was right next to kind of the old lodge bar or something. This wifey was singing like 80s tunes out of tune, and so it wasn't the best vibe. The one that we passed this morning down beside the umbrella bar, that's a lot nicer than the newer one, so maybe recommend that one. But I've kept my cup, I filled it up with Diet Coke, so that's fine. So keep it as a souvenir. And the other disappointment of the day, my earpod fell in the pool. I was just sitting there, and I don't know what happened, but the earpod fell out and fell into the water thing, so I think it's knackered. Need to try it again. So I'm going to sit just now and just chill, enjoy the air conditioning. Oh, it's so nice coming back into an aircon room. It's been so hot again today. It's very cloudy at the moment. The clouds have come over, but very, very hot. So I'm just going to chill. Might go back out for sunset, but we'll see. We'll see. Join me soon, folks. I was actually going to say, the one thing I've missed at this time of year is no football. No football. There's usually always some kind of football on. There's Euros or the World Cup or the Premier League, but there's been nothing. However, just on the TV, and we've got Spain versus England women's football, so that'll have to do. I don't know if it's important or it's for UEFA Women's Nations League, so it must be important. So we'll put it on. It's something to watch while we sit on the balcony and chill with some lays. There's my lays. Before I forget to say, folks, another complaint from, I suppose I'm not moaning, but on the hotel forums, they're saying that because the hotel's quite old, I mean, the rooms are lovely, the rooms have all been done up, but because the hotel's quite old, the balconies are still very similar to what they were when the hotel was first built in the 70s. And you can't, when you sit down, you can't see over. When you sit, all you see is like a wall, whereas newer hotels have all got the kind of glass bits, or they've got half wall, half glass partition. So a lot of people moan because they sit down and they can't see the view. All you can see is the top of the mountains. So the one way to get around it, I kind of, these blankets that they give you, I kind of fold them up like so. So it makes like a little extension pillow thing. And you can sit on that, and even use your pillow as well, and you get up a little bit more height. And you can just see over the balcony and no more. That's my tip of the day. Right, folks, just going to show you the size of Siam Park. That's it there, right in front of me. And it's cleverly designed so you can't see a lot of the rides until you're actually on them. It's like a tropical oasis jungle. Right, we're going to head up to the roof one more time, folks, and see if there's any kind of sunset going on tonight. Might take the tripod up tonight and see if we can get any shots. I can never say it. Sunset shots. Right, folks, it's not much of a sunset going on tonight. It's too hazy. La Gomera is over there somewhere. I've not seen La Gomera for the whole week I've been here, just because of the haze and the Kalima, basically. So yeah, I think tonight's going to be a bit of a maybe a 5 out of 10 type of sunset. We'll sit up here and watch it anyway, because it's always nice to sit and just chill. You can see through the reflection. Behind me there we've got Las Americas, and we've got the two beaches, and we've actually got the Veronica Strip right at the back there as well. Sol Tenerife Hotel, the Grand Tenerife Hotel. So they all come to life about maybe 11 o'clock tonight. It'll start getting busy. If you have experienced the Veronica Strip, you'll actually know what it's like. It's hell. Thing is, I used to love it when I was 18, 19. I used to love it down there. I know it's a long time ago. We actually went back, was it just before COVID, I think it was? We actually had a night, was it before COVID? Well, Hami's girls were about 18, 19, and my mate Hami, who I've come to Tenerife with, they wanted to go to the strip, so we actually went down the strip with them, and it was just, oh my god, it was just hell. It was like these cheap vinegary shots, like 10 shots for £1 or something, down it, and it was just like this vinegar thing and this green kind of vile stuff. Oh, it was just horrible. Anyway, I lasted till like 2 in the morning. I had to jump in a taxi home because they were going to go to a nightclub, and I thought, I'm not having this. Nah. I was about, 50 then or something? I don't know. And they were all like a lot younger, obviously, and I thought, I'm not going to a nightclub at 50-year-old. So anyway, they got back about, I think, 6, 7 in the morning. And I was up by the pool when they were just getting in. But back in the day, it was great. It was so good. And then even like Magaluf and these kind of places, I used to love going there when you're younger. Love it. It just shows you the folks we all grow up, and once what was like our ideal kind of holiday is now a total nightmare holiday. But it was good in the day. I used to love going down the strip and getting absolutely leathered, and then falling home drunk, getting your pizzas and your kebabs and burgers and whatever. Used to go down to Lineker's down there, and I think Lineker's is still shut. It's been shut for years now. Used to go and dance on the tables with Lineker's, and yeah, God, those were the days. Actually, my first time in Tenerife was 1986. Yeah, 1986, probably before a lot of you were born. That was up in Puerto de la Cruz. And you know what, I've never been back to Puerto de la Cruz since 86, 96, 2006, 2016. That's nearly 40 years. Maybe we should go back next year for the 40th anniversary, because Puerto de la Cruz, it was such a lovely holiday. It was like, obviously, a first time in Tenerife, lads holiday. It was great, absolutely brilliant, and I've always wanted to go back just to see what it's like now. And I know it's like totally different. The pubs we used to go to don't even exist anymore, obviously 40 years ago. But it would be nice just to go back and just relive your kind of younger days. Maybe, yeah, next year, the 40th anniversary, we'll maybe go back to Puerto de la Cruz. Anyway, I think what people forget is Tenerife has some beautiful scenery. Look at the mountains there, folks. Absolutely stunning. My room is just in there, that second one along from the end. But yeah, look at the mountains. Now, there's our apartments. I'm going to zoom in. This is where we used to stay, the Colina Blanca. Right, let's turn this around in the middle there. The Colina Blanca. Now, I noticed Frankie Mac, the singer, he's actually back there at the moment. Might go and see if he wants to go for a pint. But like, that's where we used to stay. That was our old haunt. We used to go there year after year after year. Now, I don't know if I can point out to you. Oh no, you can't see, my finger's too thick. I stayed in various apartments up there. But the views you get up there are just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, they were great days. Used to go there for 2-3 weeks at a time. Actually, I think 17 days used to go for as the average. That was when it was an actual holiday. 17 days. that got dark quick, didn't it? That was a wee time lapse there over at Las Americas. That took about, what, half an hour, 25 minutes to film. It goes from light to dark very quickly here, so that's a wee time lapse for you. But that's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Live here from the Bouganville Playa in Las Americas, Star Prestige. And we'll see you very soon on the next video. Did I say like, subscribe? I can't remember. Like, subscribe, dislike. And yeah, the next video will probably be the last one because we'll go home in a couple of days. So we'll make the most of it the next, well, tomorrow and then whatever's on Thursday. I don't know. But we'll leave you with the sounds of Tenerife by night, and we'll see you on the next video. Adios, amigos.